What is up, everybody? Your friendly neighborhood gamer Zago coming back with you again for another gaming related video. So we got some early information somewhat about the upcoming event for South Park Phone Destroyer this weekend. It is gonna be it's gonna be an event based around cards. It's gonna be a card point event. My words fail me. Not a locker token event, thank God. Personally, I like card-based events more because it kind of gives you opportunity to play around with different cards from the current card pool in the game rather than just seeing the same stuff over and over. It gets kind of tricky though when you're in High Legend and then a card-based event comes along, especially in a situation like this where it's 1 week before Legend ladder resets. I know a lot of people aren't going to be happy with the fact that this is a card-based event, but at the same time, it's kind of how the game works. There's rises and falls. If you're super serious about the whole competitive aspect of the game, you probably should maybe sit out this event, or you can do it the OG way and like just have one card in your deck and just grind matches like a motherfucker. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into what this event is based on. So this event is going to be more or less assassin theme event. It's going to be a wide range of assassins that you can play in your deck. Guaranteed for everyone, because I'm pretty sure everyone run rats. And that's the first card up on the list of cards that you can use. Rat Swarm, let me see if I can find that in my card pool selection. Here we go, boom. Pretty much, especially in Halo, pretty much everybody and their mother runs Rat Swarm. So this is the first card that's gonna be eligible for the points event. Really and truly, what are you doing with your life if you're not running rats? That's the god honest truth. So everyone should be at least able to get 1 point per match for this event. So the grind will be extra real for you, but you can still at least get some of the rewards. And as always, there's gonna be the team side of things, I would imagine, where you can get rewards from that as well. So it's not a lost cause. If you're high up there in the ranks, you have options. Yeah, you have options. So next card we're gonna be looking at that's eligible is Bandita Sally from the adventure theme, if I can find it. So right off the bat, my Bandita Sally is at level 3, not the best, but probably better than some people that have it at level 1. Next card from the adventure theme that's going to be available is good old Hermes Kenny. Now I know a lot of people are probably going to be somewhat pissed that of all the assassins that you could have probably taken from, you know, the adventure, you take the 2 that no one more or less uses per se. But that's kind of the point of these type of events, is to get you to think outside of the box and try out some stuff that you probably never thought of trying before. Another card that is eligible for use in this event, which is a bit more on the popular side, is good old Astronaut Butters. I still haven't gotten this card to level 5. I really been slacking, but I honestly don't play sci-fi that much, but we're getting there. I haven't requested a single one. These are all just collected over time. So eventually I'll have a level 5 Butters. In time for the event, who knows, but we'll see. Next card on the list is from the Mystic set. And as you can imagine, it's not gonna be the greatest of assassins, but we got Hermes Kenny coming through on the Mystic side of things here as an assassin card eligible for the event. Once again, not a lot of people have probably leveled up this card, but end of season update is gonna be coming soon, and they're buffing a couple of the stuff from the Mystic theme, so people might want to start thinking about investing in this card. Who knows? But then again, hardly anybody runs Mystic, so time will tell. Next card is on the list of cards eligible. I really should have just done this, grouping the cards from the teams together instead of having to switch back and forth. But the next card is gonna be from the sci-fi theme, good old Power Fist Buggy. That's another card eligible for this event. I'm not sure how many people actively use this card. hell, I'm not sure how many people actively use Duggies in general, but I know there's some memers out there that already have like a level 4, level 5 Duggy, Porfice Duggy just rearing to go. So that's another card that's eligible. Another card that's eligible is everyone's cute cuddly friend Gizmo Ike. I know a lot of people started investing in Gizmo Ike after the last buff update that came out, and they gave Gizmo Ike a slight buff, I think, in terms of making his copies stronger and the charge time on his thing. But yeah, Gizmo Ike, get ready for the memes. Up next on the list, our second mystic related assassin is a card that I honestly rarely ever see played. Prophet Duggy, another Duggy, which makes me wonder why they didn't just use a Duggy for the adventure theme as well. But I don't know what the process is behind the devs and how they choose what cards for the event to be used, but there you go. Prophet Duggy is another card. Headhunter, blah 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 blah. So going over to the fantasy side of things, we have for our first eligible assassin, good old Underpants Gnomes. A card that somewhat has been gaining popularity because it's another swarm type related card, and we have been seeing some swarm decks pop up in the meta here and there. I personally haven't leveled this card because I already have rats and I didn't really see the point. But you know, hindsight is 2020. One day, if you play the game long enough, you'll have all the cards at max level or whatever, so you can just participate with max level cards in any event that comes along, which I guess is the aim of Red Links somewhat for future reference. So I mean, we'll get there one day. And the second card that is available from the fantasy set is Canadian Knight Ike. Once again, questionable options, because I know a lot of people are probably going to be saying, hey, everyone and their mother uses Paladin Butters and Princess Kenny. Why not use those as the representative assassin class cards? But like I said, Red Links want you guys to try things outside the box. Canadian Knight, granted, isn't that far outside the box because we all know the memes with the Robin Tweak and the Canadian Knight Ike shenanigans. So this will probably be, I feel like this will potentially be one of the more popular cards that you're going to see in this event. So keep something on hand to deal with this, because once this gets out of control, you're kind of shit creek without a paddle. So I believe that's all the cards. We have basically 2 cards from each theme except for sci-fi and neutral. We only have 1 for neutral, and for sci-fi we got 3. So sci-fi people, I don't want to hear y'all complaining, y'all got options. So this is the deck that I figured I would try out. We have 5 cards in the deck, assassin wise. So I'm hoping I can run this deck. I highly doubt it. Personally, I honestly might sit out this event, if I'm being quite honest, because I'm currently at like rank 100 and something, or like top 200, and I don't really feel like throwing that potentially all down the drain, but we'll see. I will give it a shot. I will try. At the very least, my main deck that I use on ladder has rats, so I'm guaranteed at least 1 point, even if I only just do my PvP packs regularly. So I'm not really too stressed out. When it comes down this close to the end of the season, you gotta balance things out to decide if you want to go for the fun, free card reward options, or you want to go for that competitive, I want to be top whatever so I can get this set of card packs from the Legend ladder reset at the end of the season. So that basically gives you a generalized overview of the cards that are going to be available for use in this card point event. I do sincerely wish you all the best of luck. 2 final things I want to touch on before I close off the video. A lot of concern in the community about I guess wanting events to potentially be theme locked. That, I mean, is a good thing because of the rewards, but in a case like this, there's no set theme. So I feel like for some events, it's good to have things theme locked, but then other events like this, I think it's okay to not have them theme locked. But this is gonna be me signing off, telling you as always, until next time, keep on gaming, guys. Laters. Peace.